Very good. Just relax and allow that image to take you back there. You may feel a little disorientated at first, but you will be perfectly safe. The building in the photo is the Headquarters for Advanced Defense Strategy, or ADS. They are, or should I say were, the UK's leading weapons manufacturer. They were developing a weapon known as the corner gun, which apparently you remember.
What the fuck just happened? Is this real?
The answer is slightly more complex than the question, I'm afraid, Mr. Black. It's real enough. For now, just relax and explore.
Still the prototype. The corner gun.
Highly likely. We believe someone hired you.
Text message says Robert.
Probably Robert Ramsey. Worked for a rival company, FDG.
So what's in here then?
Don't worry about piecing it all together, Mr. Black. Just relax and... Another toy for you, Mr. Black. Please use responsibly.
Are you all right, love? You seem a bit off.
It's important to provide for Grace, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
We should send her to a good school.
If we can.
And I want only the best health insurance. If anything ever happens to her, she needs to be well taken care of.
Won't FDG cover that?
Not for me, no.
Your talents are wasted there. They really need to start taking you more seriously.
They will.
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm going to provide for her, Lenore. I'm going to make sure she gets everything she needs. It's important.
Glad to hear it, Robert. I'm pleased you're taking this seriously.
She'll have everything she needs.
What the fuck is that?
It's quite simple. We programmed in a simulated projection of your real-life scanner. It will help you make sense of any inconsistencies in your synaptic recall, your memories. An opportunity to engage your mind at last. Not just shoot your way out of the problem. Careful. Those pipes will burn if you get too close.
I thought this was just...
I see you're incapable of rational thought, Mr. Black.
I like to be direct. What's going on? Something feels off.
Yes, you appear to be experiencing a slight temporal anomaly. You're remembering events in the wrong order. It's just your mind trying to make sense of it all. Perfectly normal. Remember how to use the weapon?
Not really.
Why don't you approach the firing line? All coming back to you, I see.
Kind of.
It will soon enough.
How much did you know? How much did you know? How much did you know?
Crouch and move forward to continue.
Was it really you who started all this? Really you who started all this? Was it really you who started all this? How much were you responsible for? How much were you responsible for? How much were you responsible for?
I'm back in the ADS building.
Technically, you're not even there, Mr. Black.
How the fuck?
Just like before, Mr. Black, it's an inconsistency. Try to use them to your advantage.
Hey, it's Brett. I just wanted to call in a parking regulation breach. I don't really even know how to describe this. Can you run the license plate, see if he's on the database? Okay.
I don't understand how this works. Everyone seems off somehow, but it feels so real.
So do dreams, Mr. Black, until you wake up. That's the best way I can explain it. But Pandora is still not fully capable of simulating human behavior. I would advise against creating too much disturbance. Every time you kill someone, you rewrite the memory, which may cause distortion.
If the company loses this contract, we can start looking for a new job.
I had no idea things are that bad.
They are.
Relax, Mr. Black. This is an investigation. Trying to break the simulation or destroying everything will not help you.
Big man's funny about it. Doesn't want anything recorded in case he comes back to fight him.
Might just put a sickie and go on holiday.
A sickie? For what? A couple of weeks?
I'll say I'm really ill.
Good luck with that. Who's there? Stop messing about and return to your post. False alarm, no sign of disturbance.
Above you are the research labs. I believe that's where you need to go. A warning. You may come across Roger Howard, the CEO. He was personally overseeing the development of the corner gun. The man never sleeps. Although it's late, he may well be around.
Right, the guards downstairs reported multiple gunshots. Suspected intruder, so stay sharp.
No, don't you dare, don't you fucking dare! You're a thief, you're a fucking thief! Give me back my money!
I don't remember the code to this door. How do I get through?
The memory of the code is still there, Mr. Black. You just can't quite access it. Explore your surroundings. The mind has funny ways of helping us recall.
I don't understand.
You don't need to, Mr. Black. You just need to look around.
How much did you know? How much were you responsible for? Was this all your fault? Was it really you who started all this?
Turns out you didn't just steal the corner gun. You destroyed their servers, erased their data, wiped the corner gun from existence. You're good at your job, Mr. Black, I'll give you that.
Well, this Robert Ramsey must have paid well.
Ah, there you are. I'm afraid I've been watching you since the moment you entered the building. Your work is impressive, but the show is over. You have my property, and I want it back. Nothing personal, you understand. Security. Kill him.
What are you doing, Mr. Black?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm chasing Howard.
No. We have nothing to gain
By changing his memory.
I'm pulling you out. Howard's lost everything when you stole the corner gun from me. It would make sense he'd want revenge. The only question is why would you have any memory of meeting him?
The only memory I have of Roger Howard is the night I stole the corner gun.
We'll see, Mr. Black. We'll see. This memory looks to be unstable. Disrupt it as little as possible, Black. Don't go in all guns blazing. You're supposed to explore your memory, not create a new one. Relax, Mr. Black.
Not the easiest place to relax in, Ramsey.
The environment is only a product of your own state of mind, Mr. Black. You're anxious about this memory, which in turn is producing more guards. Relax and explore, remember? You can open that door now, Black. Do you remember the code?
How did you find me here?
You're not a difficult man to find, Ramsey. You come here every Sunday.
Why have you come?
You seem very anxious to be rid of me, old friend.
What do you want, Howard?
It's very kind of you, Ramsey. I'll have a double espresso and a couple of those little biscotti if they have them.
Look, if you're here to make threats...
Threats? Why on earth would I want to threaten you, Robert? No. No threats. I'm here to offer some advice, in fact.
Go on.
Have you ever had that feeling of losing something that is deeply, deeply important in your life? And you know that no matter how hard you try, it's gone forever. And you'll never be able to get it back. It's crushing. Soul-destroying. Can ruin a man if he's not careful. I don't know if you heard, but that happened to me very recently.
I'm sorry to hear that.
As was I. As was I.
So, what's your advice?
We all lose things we love from time to time. Cherish what's important.
What do you say, Howard?
You just can't get the staff in these places, can you? Useless. Well, don't worry about that espresso, I suppose. I'll see you around, Ramsey. Give my regards to Lenore.
surprise me, Black. Maybe you can be subtle when it suits you.
Fuck. I'll never get used to how all this works. Howard.
Mr. Black. Been a while. Last time we saw each other would have been... Let me see.
When I stole the corner gun.
Ah, yes. When you stole my corner gun for Robert Ramsey. Really, I should just have killed you on the spot. I'd feel so much better about everything.
Then why don't you?
You're so exquisite. So flawless in the way you ruined me in my company. I wanted to even the playing field a little. Do something similar to Ramsey. And I racked my brains and I just couldn't think of who would be the best man for the job. Then it occurred to me.
Me? I'm Ramsey's head of security. Why would I work for you?
Every man has his price, Black. Especially you.
I'm paid well.
Yes, but not as well as you'd like to be. Not as well as you could be.
It's not about the money.
That old chestnut. Okay, fine. Then how about this? According to my sources, Ramsey has a surprisingly accurate record of your criminal history, far more so than the police. Seems to me he's got you over a bit of a barrel. Work for him or go to prison. The way I see it, Mr. Black. You're his bitch.
You sound jealous.
I envy no man, Black. If someone has something I want, I take it for myself. So here's my offer, and I'll only make it once. You work for me, not Ramsey. I devise a plan to get Ramsey's Pandora device, and you carry it out. You name your price, within reason, and if you're successful, I'll forget about the whole corner gun fiasco, and we'll both be on our merry way. How does that sound?
If I refuse?
You're alive because you're useful, Black. Don't get any ideas.
No.
Excuse me.
I said no.
I'm not sure I've been clear enough here, Black.
Oh, you've been clear. But I refuse your offer, Howard. I'll not work for you. I'll never work for you. I'll not carry out this little plan of yours. I don't agree to any of it. I refuse.